Hello and welcome back to yet another video. In this video we're going to be talking about moving files in Python. So to do this you're going to need to import the OS module, which is in the normal standard Python library, and you're going to need two variables. One is the source variable, which is going to indicate what and from where you're moving the file from, and to the destination. So this is from and this is to. Okay. To do this, we're going to need to specify what the source is. So if the source is already in your project folder, this is the project folder that I'm using right now to write this code. If it was already here, then I don't need to specify the file path. If it wasn't here, if it was anywhere else in my computer, then I would need to specify the file path. In this example, we have name1.txt. So name1.txt is the source, and we want to move it outside. And to move it outside, we want to move it to, let's say, the Python project library, or project folder. I can also move it to anywhere else in my computer if I want, but this is my example. And to do this, you just copy the source, the file path, and in the file path you specify what the name you want it to be. So right now I have name1.txt, that's what it's called. If I want to move it, I can just keep it as the same thing, name1.txt, and then we can proceed with the actual code of moving the file. So first we want to surround this code with a try and except block, because if the file is not found, it will throw an error, and if it throws an error, it's going to completely interrupt the flow of the program, and it's going to give you a lot of red and ugly warnings. So we use a try and except. Okay, inside the try and except block, we want to first check if the file exists. So we say if os.path.exists, and then we specify the path, which is, if we want to say if it's in the destination, then we want to tell the user that it's already there in the destination. So print this file already exists. Okay, but if it's not, then we actually can do something, which is the else part of the statement, and we say os.replace source destination. These are the two arguments we're going to use. Source is going to replace whatever is in the destination, and if it's not there, of course it's going to be moved there. And then we say print source was moved, and that's it for the try block. So for the except block, this is where you would put your error. So we want to accept the file not found error, and inside that we want to say print source to tell you that the source, which is the variable that we're using, was not found. Great. And of course you can do this with directories or files, it doesn't matter, but in this example we're going to be using normal txt files. Okay, so if I run this, it's going to move this file from here to around here somewhere in that folder, and as you can see, it's been moved. Now if we want to move it back again, we need to switch things around. We need to put this here, and inside here we want to specify the file path or the file name. If we want to keep it in the same folder, then of course we just use the file name. So the file name, we can rename it to be rename.txt, and if we run it, it'll move it from here to here, and it'll be renamed, and it's the same file, as you can tell. And like I said, you can do it with folders as well. So let's try it with a folder, and as you can see right here, it tells you the exact path or the exact name of the variable, and it tells you that it's been moved. Okay, let's try it with a directory. So let's make a directory here, and let's move it. First, let's make a directory and call it dir, and it's here, and we want to move it from here to here. So to do that, it's literally the same thing. We call it that, and we say here dir, and it's actually in the tutorials folder, so we need to specify tutorials and then dir, and inside and then that's the destination, or sorry, that's the source, and the destination we want to move it to just Python project 1, so we just delete all of this, and we want to call it dir2, and as you can see, it's not here anymore, but it's here, and it worked, and it tells you that it was moved. So that's basically it for moving files in Python. I hope you enjoyed this video and learned something new. If you did, please like and subscribe, and as always, this code will be posted in the comments down below. I hope you learned something new, and I'll see you guys in the next one.